We continue our month-long Taking Action for Your Parents campaign. Living wills that specify what kind of treatment you want or don't want at the end of your life are a little bit like hurricane kits. We know we're all supposed to have one, yet most of us don't. But if you or your parents are ready to start making these decisions, here's what you need to know.
What's happening in Grand Court? Anything new?
As a loving daughter, Linda Marie Holliday was hesitant to talk about end-of-life planning with her father. So she was grateful when he brought it up first.
10 years ago, my father said, we need to sit down and put some documents in place so that you don't have trouble. So he had the foresight.
83-year-old Alan Stewart now has both a will and a living will, known in Florida as a healthcare advance directive. Linda knows she won't have to decide whether to pull the plug because her father doesn't want a plug in the first place.
I don't voluntarily stay around as long as I possibly can. I don't do that.
Baby boomers, we think we're going to live forever and be young forever. But, you know, things happen. And if you make plans, it makes it easier on your family.
Elder law expert Rebecca Morgan says we all need to have that uncomfortable conversation and then put it in writing.
They'll say their family knows what they want. And in many instances, that's true. But you want to think about your family. And do they really know what you want?
Some may choose to have a DNR or do not resuscitate order that must be on file at their hospital if your parent's been admitted and kept at home.
Something happens, the paramedics are called, the family member pulls out the do not resuscitate order. It's on a golden color piece of paper. They will honor that.
Our legal expert also recommended appointing a healthcare surrogate to make sure your wishes are carried out. But choose that person carefully.
You may appoint one of your children to be your healthcare surrogate and another child disagrees because that child just doesn't want to let mom go, for example. And so whoever you pick as the surrogate has to be willing to stand up and make the decisions you want.
As for Alan Stewart, he's been able to pass yet another valuable lesson on to his children.
The wonderful thing about it is he taught us so well, both my husband and I and my brother. We now have all the same documents in place should anything happen to us. Now, because our attitudes and opinions tend to change over time, our experts recommend you update your end-of-life instructions every few years. Well, tomorrow at noon, experts will be on hand to answer your questions about legal planning for your parents during our live phone bank. That number to call tomorrow at noon is 1-800-209-8881. We've posted information, stories, and links connected to this month-long campaign at abcactionnews.com/yourparents.